Welcome, wizards and witches. We are currently looking for a missing person by the name of Curtis. Call this number that is on the screen right now to give information about Curtis. This is his full legal name and phone number also.
Nobody
Wait,
knows who Curtis is.
That's what a
Besides
random
us.
What a random ass shit.
put up a picture of a picture of him.
Okay, I will.
You're gonna have to send it to Jake.
Okay, so
I'll
while
look
I'm
for
editing
it.
this,
Send the
I'll
most
do
unflattering video or picture.
yeah, I'll do anything you guys want me to, or I may not. Who knows? I might just say fuck you guys.
Might just cut this part out of the video.
I might just cut this part out. We'll never know.
Might just cut out mid-sentence.
Yeah,
You
might
never
just
know.
cut out only Ryan for the rest of the podcast episode.
Just
That would be
put me in
that
a
would be so
different
hard
audio
to
track
do.
just to make sure I'm not there.
Yeah.
Nobody will.
Just
They're just
isolate
gonna
your
think,
voice
what the
and mute it.
why the fuck is it during the beginning?
Are these guys talking to like an imaginary guest?
I can't wait for like all of us to die and then the last person starts talking to himself on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like that one motherfucker in that one rabbit hole we went down, Jake, remember?
Which one?
The one on of the Spotify
Oh
podcast.
yeah! Oh my god.
Have we talked about that?
No, we haven't. Oh, we might have
Oh,
actually. Yeah, we
have
did.
we?
I think.
Okay, we did.
Well, in case we didn't, I'll give a rundown. So, I made a whole Reddit post about it, and basically, I was trying to show
We
Ryan
feel
a song.
schizo.
Hold on, someone is echoing. I think
Mendes.
it. Yeah, Mendez. Okay, it's not echoing anymore. I was trying to find a song to show Ryan on Spotify, and there was this podcast that randomly popped up with it was like 50 random characters. I probably couldn't find it
like,
right now, but I could go back to the Reddit
like,
post and find it.
the story it also said in the description was fucking crazy and
Yeah,
shit like that.
Apparently the dude, what my theory is that he's just some schizophrenic guy on the internet, quite literally, because
it said like some anti-Semitic shit in his description, so like talking about like killing somebody and other shit.
yeah, and he
a lot
also
of
is
sexual things.
completely illiterate.
Yeah.
And he
his name was like
mumbles
what?
and
Daniel
rambles.
Hayslip or some shit
Daniel
like that?
Hayslip is the yeah.
Yeah.
This is
We
public
looked it up,
information. We
and
can say it.
Yeah, we looked it up because like it said something about Daniel Hayslip in the podcast, so we looked it up, and like the best we could find was either an obituary,
or like
and
a
a
Facebook
picture
profile.
of a priest.
Yeah.
A picture of a priest, but I don't think that's him.
Yeah,
We don't know who this
I
guy
don't
is.
This guy is
Jake,
definitely not
Jake.
a priest.
Yeah, Jake. If we can, after this podcast airs, we should find that and put that in the description. So, like,
God.
let people know of the hell of a rabbit hole and have them try helping us out on.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I would like to. All we know is that me, you, and Dom are the only people who know of this shit.
Yeah, that is true because like we all found it. We let Dom
And,
listen
like, he
to
had
it, and
zero listens.
it creeped him
He had,
out
like,
so bad.
Yeah, he had like 0 listens and shit like that. And also they had like Bible verses in it, I remember too.
Yeah, now it's just kind of like a super niche
Yeah, like
inside
its
joke.
name was a Bible. Yeah, now it's just an inside joke about Hayslip and Daniel.
Oh, what a strong way to
That-
start off the podcast.
I feel traumatized. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a detective theme today with us looking for a missing person and now finding a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah. Hope
So,
Curtis
any
gets
unique
found.
stories recently? Cause I have an opener.
Crickets.
Yeah, give it up for your own, everybody. Give it up for your own. Everybody start clapping now.
You said you had a story?
One story.
Oh, wait, what? What Mendez?
Dang. Rat just give the best.
Hold
one-word
on,
story.
hold on. You are very quiet.
Why is he quiet now?
Because y'all put me quiet.
No, we didn't.
Y'all did
Alright, go ahead.
Nothing now, forget it.
No, say it. Come on.
Did you have a story? Or were you making
No.
were you cracking a joke? Okay.
Cracking a joke, but I guess
Alright.
first time playing Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, we have been replaying Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'm still at my high level character. I finally killed Melania with the help of
Oh yeah.
Freaky Peepee Man.
Yeah, shout out to Freaky Peepee Man if you're in the
I
audience.
hope everybody knows I called in Let Me Solo Her too. The guy's name was.
Yeah.
He did not solo her. His ass got killed. But on the other hand, Freaky Peepee Man.
Dude, he was like flawlessing Melania. Freaky Peepee
Flawless.
Man.
He was flawlessing it. Then near the end of the stage, just got fucked up immediately. But then the hero over the golden crest came. Freaky Peepee Man. Dual wielding twin spears, ready to take on the freakiest of peepees, prepared for war. Also, another weird thing about that, the character was female. It was not Freaky Peepee Man. It was Freaky Peepee Woman.
Really? I didn't even notice when you were showing
Yeah,
me your screen.
I looked at, even though like the character's entire body was like obscured in armor, I like looked at it and I was like, damn, that's some very thin armor and shit like that. That looks like the female armor set, which I think
it
it
was.
was. I think it was a woman character.
That's really funny, actually.
Freaky Peepee Man, yet they were not a man. They were. It's like the Mechanist in Fallout fucking 4.
The who?
How it just there's a DLC called Automaton for Fallout 4, and
haven't played
you
the
fight
DLC.
this. Yeah, you fight. The final fight is like a woman who wears like an entire like robotic armor and stuff like that, and sounds like a man. But as soon as she takes off her helmet, it's revealed it's a woman.
It's hot. What if Frank Horrigan was a woman?
Well,
We would've never
FEV
known.
does do that in Fallout.
Yeah.
Except we do know because like we actually know like his government records, like
Right.
when he was in Secret Service before the bombs dropped. People who don't play Fallout are gonna be wondering what the talking
He was in
Anyway, I got
Fallout
some-
1, right? Frank Horrigan?
Two.
Okay, 2. One
One
was
had the master.
Yeah, the master, and then the villain in the second one was Frank Horrigan.
Well, Frank Horrigan, I learned, wasn't the main villain. It was the president of the United States. I'm
oh,
pretty
I
sure.
thought he was the last boss.
He was the last boss, but not the main villain.
Well, I consider any final boss to be the main villain.
Yeah, he was
He's
also
definitely
like
more
fucking.
memorable.
What was it, like 13 feet tall?
Yeah,
So he's actually pretty fucking terrifying and shit like that.
and has power armor surgically.
Yeah, and I
On
have
him.
something for all of us to talk about. D in fucking D. We finally did
yeah.
it, boys.
We got
Oh,
the whole
yes, we
group here.
did.
It's just us four. I forgot. Yeah,
Yep.
we're playing my homebrewed campaign, and it's
A
pirate
homebrewed
themed.
campaign where chaos ensued and I was targeted half the fucking game.
So you guys want to
Yeah,
talk about
he
your
was.
characters?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mendez, you go
I am
first.
currently fonder.
So my D&D character, he is a demon hybrid.
Yeah, he's a tiefling.
Yeah, he's a tiefling. Currently,
Shut
I'm just like wobbling left and right while doing that.
He's coming from how cool Mendez's character is.
Yeah.
Mendez's character has aura,
Not edgy at all.
as the cool kids would say. His character's honestly not edgy. You would expect
Yeah.
your own character to be more edgy.
Yeah, he is. All our
He-
characters are basically self-inserts.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
are.
the typical drow bounty hunter, lone wolf, but when you go up to him, he's like, "Hey guys."
Hey, guys.
He's
It's
just
me,
your
you're
own
around
under
here.
like just like a
And
menacing mask.
underneath the whole menacing aura mask and his armor and everything, it's just, hey guys, how you doing?
It's just your own.
How's it going? But my character's name is Rai. He is a tiefling. His background, he's a monster hunter. So he has like a codex or like
Yeah.
basically a journal, and he learns about new different monsters, different things. Um, Currently, let's see. We were left off and we were what, back at the docks?
No,
Was it? No, no, no,
you
no.
guys
We
were
were
in a hot
past
spring.
that. Yeah, we were
We've
past
killed
that.
a
We were in a
fucking
hot
owl
spring
bear.
and we killed an hour bear because, lo and behold,
Yeah, my dumbass.
fondling.
Let me tell the story exactly
Go
what I
ahead.
did.
You, you
We had a
jumped
random
in
encounter
without.
on the way to an orc encampment to hunt orcs because that's what a fucking monster hunting pamphlet said. So we went to
Right.
hunt orcs, and I saw this hot spring.
Beautiful
So
hot spring.
first,
And without
first thing I
no
did,
hesitation,
get naked
you jumped
and
in.
jump in.
Jumped right in.
Like, and
what
then
do you see?
I
You see an
hear
owl bear.
I laid against it. No. I laid against that
Yeah.
bitch until fucking your own hit a perception check. I was like, hey, there's an owl bear there. And then I tried taming it, which did not work. The taming
Just
the
end up
animal
getting
that did.
pissed.
Yeah, so I
And how
fought that
much
bitch with my
damage
dick
we
in the
did.
wind.
How much damage we did too. Me and
It barely hit anything though. You guys were so lucky.
Yeah,
yeah, we
it did
were.
1 damage to me, and for your own, it did like fucking 9.
And it did 0 to me.
I literally rolled like minimum.
Yeah, and also this is where Jake's fuck up also occurred, where he realized that I was a gunslinger with Deadeye and shit like that,
Oh yeah.
and didn't give me my
Well-
attack bonus.
Well, it wasn't that I wasn't giving it to you. It's that we said you had it. And
We
you didn't
literally
use it.
forgot.
Yeah,
we
and I was
forgot
like,
about
"Oh
it
yeah, you do
entirely.
have that." It's the sharpshooter feat for any
Yeah,
of my
we
5e
entirely
fans out there.
forgot to do that when entirely forgot to write that part down when making the character.
And now you have a -1 to your attack roll. You do 10 plus
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I think
Who
that's
did-
pretty fucking worth it.
When we were defeating the
I did
owl
15 damage to
bear,
that
you did 15
motherfucker.
How much did I do? I forgot.
All I know is
Quite a
I am
bit.
the highest damager. Like
Uh,
I can deal the most damage in 1 hit.
well, you can, but it's very hard for you to hit things.
Exactly.
You are
But I
you
got 2
actually have
attacks,
a
at least.
negative modifier for rolling. So you
Yep.
gotta get
But
lucky.
if it fucking hits, I'm going to hit as
It
hard as I
hurts.
can. But
No,
then
we were fighting
this
the-
led to. I'll let you go ahead.
When we were fighting the owl bear, I gave it 2 big slashes.
Yeah.
And what
Your own decapitated.
yeah,
YOLO.
he decapitated it.
Your own scare.
By the way,
decapitated.
second enemy in a row, you guys decapitated. I say make it more interesting.
Yeah, the first
But-
one I remember. The first creature we went after was like a shadow creature,
Yeah,
Yep.
it was a fucking shadow creature
and then
that
I ended up decapitating it.
I managed to trick the motherfucker who summoned it for for a minute and a half straight by talking about movies and him being confused.
He's a cool character. You guys will find out more about him.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, and I can't wait to update the podcast about. But after we decapitated the fucking owl bear, me and
Me
Tharai
and
just started
Tharai, yeah.
ripping it and apart. Like I took
You
its
took
tongue, its
everything.
beak, its eyes, its ear, its fucking stomach. And then, not to mention, I hope you know, me and Tharai have been, passively hostile to each other up to this point, but as soon as we kill it, we just both started ripping this motherfucker
We
apart.
both literally just made amends just by ripping the
Literally,
bitch
I
apart.
even there while Tharai cut that bitch open with a knife to look at its insides.
He took everything, basically.
Well,
Literally.
well,
What?
I didn't though.
Hold up. I actually have the
Hunter
list
did.
of literally every item I took from him.
Yeah, you can
Same
look up
here.
your character
Alright,
sheet.
so I took the claws, I took the heart. That was it, and you took everything else.
Literally
Literally
everything.
everything.
Every.
I think
Like,
you could sell it though and make some good money.
Yeah, that was my idea. So that's why I stole literally everything. And also, I took that fucking tongue just in case, like, because they were asking for tongues earlier, maybe this would fetch a fucking good price.
Right. No,
And
I
it
got
better
Wood silver.
because that was hell. Oh yeah, I got its tongue, ears, eyes, feathers, stomach, and beak.
the claws and the heart.
I got nothing.
Yeah. I hope you know, he literally just sat there watching us,
Uh-oh.
He
basically.
cut it out. He cut it out.
Your own alignment won't allow him to get anything.
I'm just
He
He's
Yeah,
sitting
too,
my-
there.
he's too
like,
good-hearted.
He stood
My
there in
alignment
horror.
is fucking chaotic neutral. So I was just willing to do that shit. By the
He
way,
literally stood there in
Jake said that
horror,
he implements a karma system into his D&D games, and I think I caused this. I made
yeah.
a waiter literally have to go to the hospital just so I could move like 10 feet.
bro. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm gonna
I
start
was
giving you
gonna-
guys
said-
negative inspiration
And as
points.
soon as you
Yeah.
after that, you literally said that you literally told Therai that
He's
that
gonna have
actually
nightmares
do-
for
do.
6 months straight. Not to mention, I was also gonna try to like bring his ass out to the hospital saying like, oh no, I'm a doctor, it'll be fine. But no, they rushed him out like not even paying attention to us.
Uh-oh.
So I was
They
like,
didn't
oh,
know what
yeah,
happened. No one saw
Oh
it.
yeah, I
but
was
you.
gonna try to say I'm a doctor, but it did not work at all.
This is bad.
And then
What happened?
I said the most sarcastic line possible, and that was you
Having
see
technical
Therai.
difficulties.
What the fuck is your technical difficulties? Well, I'll continue the story.
Continue, but it's just that right now my mic a little bit
Alright.
bugged.
It's been like that.
He's going through a tunnel.
He's being taken again.
He's being grabbed.
I'm being sent to the shadow.
Where was I? I fucking forgot. It's too funny.
Something about you wanting
Oh
to
yeah,
be the
I
doctor.
told the Rye fucking I told him that actions have
Okay, I'm back.
consequences,
Hello?
only to later find out that my
Yes, hello.
actions had consequences.
Your founder got
Yeah,
a
it
little
literally-
slap in the nuts.
Having
He
the
got his
nuts,
karma.
but hell, karma that led me with a lot of loot. I'm gonna be real with you. That was some good karma. Like I enjoyed
Cost you
that
health,
karma.
though.
Well, we've long rested immediately after, so we got all our health back.
Trust me, I
Yeah,
could have
it
made
is
that
true.
encounter much worse.
Yeah, you could have, but now I just looted everything.
But I
I'm
didn't.
rich with
literally
the
took him
I'm rich with
apart.
the pieces of like I hope you know if I got the
Powder.
final hit and I was allowed to finish him off, I would have done that. Anyway. Like I was gonna rip that motherfucker alive. Like I was gonna start ripping his shit off while he's alive, but you just decapitated like you did the last monster.
Well, he's not the one that did
I
it,
really
but yeah.
hope our audience likes D&D.
Yeah, I hope if so,
If
you
not,
like the
they're
stories.
getting lost.
Yeah. But anyway, let me transition us into
Comment
a
down
little
below
bit
if
of
you love
something
D&D.
else. So, I'm not sure about, like, I don't remember a lot about the story exactly, but I think it was somewhere in Australia. Basically, there's this little island, and it's about, like, 5-10 miles off of the shore of somewhere in Australia, like a group of islands near Australia. And on it is a shit ton of endangered animals,
The
including
hell?
some animals that are literally only to the island. And on one of the trail cams that the Australian government, yet again, don't know if it was actually Australia, but just roll with me. We put some trail cams there, and on one of those trail cams, there was a stout. Stouts are infamous for killing birds and shit like that. Something very bad for the endangered animals that lived on that island. And so apparently the government or military there spent like $500,000 to fucking hunt down a scout, and it took 6 months to kill one scout. And they succeeded and said that it was worth all the money. But
God,
that made me think of some other crazy ass stories.
hardcore
Like a
mode.
story that a lot of people might be familiar with, the Great Emu War.
No, I have no idea about
War of, well, this one actually happened in Australia. Like, I actually remember a lot of this. Basically, emus back in, like, I think it was the 70s, he's basically ravaged Australian crops and shit like that. So, what happens is the farmers went to the government asking to fix this. So the military came in with 50 cal machine guns and shit like that, planning on killing the emus. Which sounds basic. It sounds like humans would win. But we lost. We lost a shit ton.
Oh damn.
Basically, apparently emus worked like living tanks. As in, they could take up to like 13 bullets and still run. These things were very tough. Not to mention, they also learned.
Tanks.
Yeah, not to mention, they also learn to have a scout be aware while they're eating. So they will have one
So
that is
they
ahead
have
of
a
the
watchman.
others. Yeah, and as soon as they hear a tank pull up or like a fucking Humvee, they immediately
Alert
just
them.
start running away and stuff like that before
Alert
or the
them.
humans can even come to kill them.
That's how you
And-
know animals were literally
And
adapted
it
to
was
literally-
and exactly, emus especially apparently.
apparently.
But apparently, the amount of bullets shot and lost and stuff like that, I think only like 10,000 emus died, and around like 500,000 bullets were shot. Which, knowing it's the military, that was actually a shit ton of money
Yeah.
for them. It was likely way more. I'm just like not sure about the exact numbers.
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's crazy that a fucking emu could win a war against humans. What
I
was you
know
gonna
they
say?
I know they do a lot of like animal purging in Australia. Like, you know, they have like a
Cane
purging
toads.
on cats. Like a lot
Mhm.
of Australian
What
residents
black plague ass
will
bullshit is
just
this?
legit just like straight up murder cats because of how much they're overpopulated. Like it's very common for them
Make 'em
to
food.
like hunt cats like squirrels or something
Put
just
that bitch
because
on a
of how
grill.
overpopulated they are.
Put that bitch on a grill.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. So it makes a lot of sense, honestly, that they would go just purging on random animals like that.
Oh yeah, I have another story about Australia. Australia oddly loses animals a shit ton in their history. I hope you are aware of that.
Yeah.
So, yet again, happens in Australia. I think 70s maybe. Uh, they have a huge issue with pests and stuff like that, ruining their crops and stuff like that. Yet again, the Australia needs to get their shit sorted out, which I think they did recently. But what happened is there was a lot of pests. So what did Australia do? They airdropped in something called cane toads. If you know anything about cane toads, they are an extremely invasive species, which I think recently they have lowered their population a shit ton. But Australia on several occasions have made dumb decisions with animals, which I'm not sure. I I
Losing your train of thought.
I lost my train of thought, alright? Like I got flashbang. I
By yourself.
I made that sound and a flashbang of Margaret Thatcher just appeared in my mind for some reason.
Oh my god.
That was a horrible
Hurry up,
nightmare.
hurry up. Get your thoughts back. Get your thoughts back.
I'm trying. That was fucking horrible. I already know the name of this fucking episode, by the way, the more I talk about these stories. Either Australia fucks up with animals or Fonder takes over the show and takes takes over like fucking 80% of the stories.
We'll call
It
this.
sounds about
We'll
right.
call this podcast episode "Difficulty Australia."
Founders rant about Australia.
Fonder's homophobic rant about Australia.
We need something more clickbaity.
So did you hear Trump is likely to win the election?
Yes.
Biden dropped
Is
out.
this clickbait enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Politics.
Okay, now did
And
he
that
drop
Biden
out?
left the. Yeah,
Did he
Biden dropped
drop
out of the
out
president.
because he was mentally unwell, or just because he was told to?
I don't
Like,
get much into politics, so I have no idea.
I fucking hope it was one of the other. All I'm saying is, we're not going to get too much further, except that, out of reasons
because
of
none of us
political
care.
bias. Yeah, we don't care, except those two Mexicans. We don't care.
They might be a little
And-
biased.
Yeah, and also they might be a little biased. And also, we may say some things to alienate viewers. So I want to
Yeah,
be
which
careful.
is what we say in every episode.
All I'm saying is retardy Oswald, never mind. I'm not gonna read what the
Never
green
mind.
chat said. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. There was a fucking 4chan thing that said like aim up a perfect shot on Trump. Miss, miss, miss. Kill a random person instead. Thank you, retardy Oswald. That's all it said.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
That's great. We gotta love 4chan.
I fucking love 4chan. 4chan is the definition of chaotic fucking evil. Actually, no. Would that
Yeah.
be Twitter
No.
or Reddit?
No.
Reddit's just Reddit.
Reddit is filled with dumbasses. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
You should
I-
tell them about the whole Payday 3 thing.
I feel like that's not conversation worthy enough,
Yeah.
really.
Not really.
But I do have another. Reddit.
Also, we kind of
talk
don't
about.
want to name drop people.
We're not going to. But I do have
Because we
another
do not
Redditor to talk
condone
about.
harassment or hate speech.
I do.
We do if
That's
it's funny.
harassment, though.
If it's funny.
But I have another Redditor story though that Jake's heard of, and it involves. What was it about? Oh yeah, Red Dead Online. So all of us here play Red Dead Online.
Right.
Yes.
And
We're Red Dead Online fans.
yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Which, by the way, we all feel like it should be updated more.
Of course.
Even though it has lower cells than fucking GTA, I'm still
Oh,
saying
of
it has
course.
potential that Rockstar is on purposely snuffing out. But
yeah,
this has to
I
do.
agree.
But this was the day after my birthday. I was getting into a very philosophical talk with Jake about a lot of different shit that I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it was multiple views and opinion, which we will not get into out of another fear of alienating our. We used to do a lot of things that can alienate reviewers, like the N-word.
Yeah. That will definitely
But
alienate viewers.
I made a Reddit post that just said that was talking about the fact that if you parley someone in Red Dead, they can use explosives to knock shit off your horse and stuff like that. And basically just bully you and you can't do anything about it because you parley and you can't just unparley. And somebody commented on it and just said, "Wow, no punctuations. No wonder they stole from you. Just some stupid shit like
I
that."
remember now.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah,
the
that
name,
is
so
the
I don't
reason
need to
why.
worry.
Yeah, that is the reason why we said that Reddit is horrible.
Yeah, no. It gets worse. It gets fucking worse. I went on their account.
Yeah.
And
That's what I
first
meant
thing
by
they
that
posted
statement.
about. Yeah, first thing they posted about. r/get.
R/what?
Scat.
Scat. If you don't
Oh.
know what that is shit.
Oh.
That is the kink
It's a
of
fetish.
liking shit.
Ew. What?
Like, and we're not
Yeah. Also, one
kink-shaming,
other
but
subreddit.
come on.
I am kink shaming. I am definitely shaming.
We're
cannot
we're not
fucking try-
kink shaming, but we
Listen,
are.
yes, I am. Yes, I am. I
Well,
am 100% doing it.
Did you hear me though?
Nope.
I said
Don't
we
care.
are, but we're not, but we are.
Yeah. What happened was, not only did he post on r/scat, he posted on, no joke, I'm not sure if we have to censor this or not, r/Ohio fantasies.
We definitely will.
Just R-word fantasies. Ohio R-word fantasies. That's what it is. Well, like, ew.
Yeah.
Like, I deleted that post because I don't want fucking to be associated with that shit. Literally and figuratively.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Like, I don't even know I'm traumatized.
Dumbfounded.
Reddit is a place of stupidity.
Yeah. No shit.
80% of the people there
Reddit is just horrifying.
are, not good people. This is slander,
Degenerates.
by the way. Yeah. 10% pedophiles.
The fuck?
Other 10% good people. I'm gonna be real with
That
you.
is true.
What about the
Every
other 80%?
time I've been on Reddit. What?
What about the other 80%?
You already said it. Degenerates.
True.
Like, holy fuck. Like, I feel like, there is a lot of subreddits around neo-Nazism, I'm just saying,
Right.
and anti-Semitism. Like,
Yeah, we don't support that.
for example, there's this subreddit called r/Am I the Devil that I actually looked at today.
Oh.
And, the top post of all time was in r/Islam. I am not critiquing the religion, but this guy basically said that he should be allowed to or R word. Sorry, you're gonna have to censor that one too.
I will. It's fun.
Because his religion, like, he was basically asking where in the religion will allow me to R word.
Yeah, he was actively looking
His wife.
for it.
Like, his wife didn't want to, like, have sex, so he was trying to find an excuse to be allowed to. And, like, all the like, I remember there was a comment from, like, a female. That is the top comment. And it was like, what the absolute fuck is wrong with you, basically. And they said it in the most kind way possible. And you want to know what he said? Said as his reply?
What?
What did he reply?
Mashallah, I am sorry. He legit said mashallah, I'm not making a joke.
That's it?
He said, I am sorry, I see the error of my ways, I will not do it.
Bro, what the...
And
There's
that's all.
no way.
No, I can probably find it and, like, find what he actually fully said. Anyway, you guys start your stories because I'm taking most of the show. So I'm gonna look for
Stories
this
about what?
motherfucker.
I am.
Any stories.
Well, now you're putting us all on the spot.
Yes.
My brother said he had one.
Oh, do you, Mendez?
I did. It was
What?
about,
What?
You're lagging.
God damn.
how bad?
Oh yeah. So, okay, I can answer it now. So let me click on it. The user deleted his account, understandably.
As he
And
should.
the name of the post is consent within Nokia? I'm not sure, I can't pronounce words. Okay. Wa Shalaism Shalom. I don't know how to fucking pronounce. Not going to stop. I'm not going to pronounce Arabic words. As a woman, I am very troubled by what you're suggesting. It's quite horrible the way you think about your wife. How dare you think because you are stronger than you have a right to abuse her and force yourself on her. I'm not going to pronounce Arabic. This is a heinous thought. You will destroy your marriage and you might end up in jail if you force yourself on your wife. Not to mention, you will have oppressed her and will be held responsible by Allah for your mistreatment of her. No woman will open her heart to a man who takes her by force. Please
Right.
educate yourself on your deen and learn from the Shunhun. Okay, I gotta stop pronouncing this.
Yeah, just
You have to be patient and actually communicate with your wife, not play games where you ignore each other. It's your responsibility to treat her with kindness, make her feel comfortable to where she opens up with you emotionally. She has given up her life to life with you, has left her family to be with you, and you cannot not think about making her comfortable. You need to look at her more as a beautiful woman who tempts you by sharing your home and bed. If she knew you were thinking about sexually assaulting her because you're too immature and cowardly to communicate, rest assured she would end the marriage. May Allah
Mhm.
guide you to a better understanding of Islam. May Allah protect your wife and give her peace. And then, this is his response to that. Dear sister, thank you so much for your response. I believe there's a lot of wisdom in what you wrote. I had to read your reply a few times so it makes more sense, which is very surprising they had to do. I feel like it makes a lot of sense. I want to open up and communicate with her, but I think I am trying to think what the conversation would sound like. I cannot imagine saying, "We just got married and I know that we disagree on many things. I can see that you are not feeling comfortable in this house with me. I would like to keep our disagreement aside and tell you that you are very pretty. If I could change my views to make love to you, then I would. But I would either be lying or sincerely change my views to have sex with you. In either
hell?
case, I would lose respect for my own self, so why don't we cast aside our ideological differences and you let me have sex with you? Which I seriously crave. After... by the way, this sounds like this sounds like incel. Like, I know he's married, but he just sounds like incel.
he sounds like a piece of
Uh,
shit.
Yeah.
He does.
I have made love to you. You can go back to your Cold War until I crave you again. So you know, that's what he thought about saying to her, because that's the only thing he could say. Not like, I respect your differences. Here, let me give you a good example. Me and Jake, when we were being philosophical before that Red Dead Reddit post existed, and we talked about like how our views differentiated, and we agreed with each other's views, even
Agreed to
though
disagree.
oh yeah, we agreed to disagree. Like, I had my views on how people should be treated in the justice system, and he had his views, and we just left it at that. And then his last message is, I'm not sure how honest this conversation will allow me to gain more respect. Basically saying that he doesn't think that he can talk to her without lying to her. And, oh wait, oh no,
Crazy.
I found another fucking reply he made. This one is, why are you letting this Cold War last? You need to step up, make her feel comfortable. Or whatever you do, do not R-word your wife. And he responded, you are correct, I have never complimented her. I have rehearsed it in my mind, but do not know how to say it properly. Oh, I know how to say it properly. You are pretty. That is all. Like, what the fuck do you mean you do not know how to say it properly? Like I have
Shalom.
called fucking women pretty before and shit like that, and it's not like hard.
It's not hard.
Like, it's not hard at all. You just don't want to call her that.
Especially if it's your wife, that's kind of crazy.
When we were talking prior to our Nikia, by the way, I don't know. So you know, it's spelled Nikah. If anybody who knows Arabic or is Muslim knows what that means, go ahead and tell us or
Yep.
translate. Don't care.
Enlighten us.
She was very, very well covered, so you would not be able to look at her and think of her as someone glamorously attractive. All this time that we talked, I never complimented her because honestly, I thought she was okay. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Wow.
When tensions began in her Pardara, spelled P-A-R-D-A-H, came down during our tensions. So how do you make a 180-degree turn during those tensions and say, wow, I had no clue underneath your hijabi. You were so mashallah. Let's forget about our religious differences until morning, alright? Let us negotiate 8 hours of ceasefire for that purpose, because I am losing my mind, otherwise angel curse you. The fuck is he on about? So there is a time and place for things, but my marriage never gave me the environment where I could openly speak my mind without showing too shallow. Oh no. It gets worse. So, by the way, sorry we're talking about this so long, but it gets worse. So this one is for you are asking people for advice on R-wording your wife, what on earth? And then the guy commented, but what he commented was apparently so bad this time to where he had to delete that and his account. And then under that is a response. Judging by OP's wording, he lives in the West. His mention of his wifing being from back home and marital R-word is a thing in Western societies. Don't enable him to do something that lands him in jail. Additional information on this topic from a Islamic perspective and www. And then you can look up marital R-word domestic violence, which apparently Islamic things talk about. But horror.
I think we should divert from this topic.
Exactly. Yep. I've just been waiting for someone to.
I've just been letting you
Please.
get your spiel, you know. But
Yep.
what I was
I'm gonna be silent for a
another
while.
one thing that I was thinking about bringing up on the podcast is the thing about Mr. Beast, Kris.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about that. Well,
that guy.
well,
Am I right?
let's start talking about it.
So
I've been looking a lot about it, so
how
I can fill
exactly
in
did
the
it
gaps.
did they find out like that he liked Shadman stuff? Or you know what? Just give an overview.
Oh,
Give an overview.
all right. So
You know better
they
than
found
me.
So you know, this has apparently been information for a while because public on Twitter, and the furthest back we can see him liking Shadman is him buying a art piece of lolly content. Which, if you guys don't know what a lolly is,
Or who Shadman is.
it's a Japanese thing about an underage girl, basically. So,
Not good. Yeah, and Shadman
Well-
is a Swedish. I'm just gonna.
artist.
I'm just going
Swedish
to.
piece of shit.
He's a cheese pizza artist, practically.
Basically.
Look
But
at the
the
look at the
furthest
acronym.
we can see is oh yeah, he also talked with a minor. I can also get into that.
Yeah.
Since he was 14, by the way. But apparently 6 years ago, there was a Mr. Beast video where him and Kris were living together. And around the same time, Shadman started getting into his first bit of controversy with the man, the myth, the legend, the gnome himself, Keemstar. And it was about Keemstar's daughter, where he made lolly content of Keemstar's daughter, which was horrendous. Oh yeah, also
Sick.
Shadman also made NSFW art of his own mom. That's also part of the lore
Yeah.
that I found out. But
it's so
apparently, Kris bought that art and framed it on a wall, and you can find it in a 6-year-old Mr. Beast video about like tipping delivery guys like a shit ton of money, something like that.
I've seen that video. I remember watching
Yeah,
that
and
Yeah.
video.
apparently same. Apparently it was on the wall. It was on the wall in one of the clips framed that Kris framed it. We don't Mr. Beast still hasn't made a statement yet. It's been a day. And more information has come out, but still no statement. We gotta hope that we gotta hope there's no YouTube elite
Yeah.
ring of this stuff.
All right. So
I got more info. I got more info.
all right. Okay, go ahead. Let's get away
But
from that.
but not only is there lots of proof over the years, like even past, like when Shadman like got canceled and stuff like that, like I think as far back as 2018 or maybe even sooner. Actually, wait, that would have been 6 years ago. God damn, we're old.
Yeah, we are. Just a little bit.
Yep.
But like somewhere in like 2020, and like in the like 20s, something like that. Holy shit, we can officially call it 20s now. But
The
somewhere in the 20s, well, yeah, somewhere in the fucking 20s, he apparently would interact with Shadman, some stuff like that. Specifically, another case of lolly characters. I forgot what exactly this was about. I think it was something about. It was an anime, something about a cleric, some shit like that. I don't remember exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this character with like dog ears, something like that. She's normally seen in the anime as like 20 something years old. But specifically, the ones they were talking about was a flashback sequence, apparently, of her when she was 10 years old, where Kris replied under a tweet of that saying, "Shadman, please, I beg you," and stuff like that, to make that,
Oh,
which is horrifying.
that's
And
so
to think I got even more information. Oh, you'd be surprised. I am the historian here. I am the new Jamie. I've taken over Mendez's throne.
I just
But
haven't looked into it much.
I've watched YouTubers and stuff like that about it. But well, I thought this was it. Today I found out more.
Right.
And today it got way worse.
Today is a new day.
So, there was this competition. I think it was a Fortnite competition or Roblox, some shit like that. This 14-year-old won. And Kris and this 14-year-old had a friendship, so to say. They
Oh,
started a
no.
friendship after this.
Oh no.
And, well, there's a shit ton of evidence I saw. By the way, the guy who exposed him has like 437 subscribers. So he deserves more.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
his name exactly. I'll give you the link maybe to also add in here in the description. But it was apparently this 14-year-old on some Twitter threads called him daddy and stuff like that. And a lot of horrible shit. Apparently also when he was like 15 or 16, I think, they met up in real life, where we don't know much about what happened when they met up.
Groomers, am I
But we
right?
can only assume the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Like you shouldn't
Yeah.
have a friendship with a child.
Yeah, it's like you can like interact with your fans, stuff like that if you're that
not
big.
relationship.
But not like they can be like a recurring like viewer, sure, like that. Like someone like you talk about like someone memorable. Like for example, Dallas Soup and a suburb called Quincy. He's mentioned a lot of Dallas Soup videos and shit like that. Because he subscribes a lot and also just does a lot with giving money and shit like that. But this is something different. But we
Of
were able to
course.
find this out because the guy dated the tweets, dated his age from the video, and today he's 20. So that tells you, if you go back 6 years ago, around 2018. So I think it was Fortnite where
It's
they fucking met.
crazy.
But also, there was other shit where, like, apparently leaks from a picture that, Lava, the kid's name, and posted on Twitter was, like, he added Kris and stuff like that. where Kris in this Discord server was called Kris the Meme God, and it didn't show what Kris said,
The name
but
is
it
so
did show the
outdated.
second half. Yeah. It did show something else, though. It was at Kris and said, like, you should use this way, and stuff like that, and it just showed a banana, which we know probably what meant. Also, apparently, Kris had talked about this, to this kid about his hentai addiction, apparently, also.
Oh.
While there's no, like, objective proof, like, there's no, like, screenshots of the conversations, like, nothing like that. About what, like, that can truly be determined if he was a groomer. The likeliness is very high.
I agree.
And, if, I think the guy's name was, like, Prim437? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that. I will, send it to you later for you to link in the description. But Kris Tyson, not a good guy. Even to think I defended him when the Sunny V2 video came out, where basically, making fun of him being trans, basically. Basically treating him more like a, marketing opportunity for Mr. Beast than human. But, I'm starting to regret that. You wanna know the sad thing about this?
What?
This leads to, like, more, people who hate trans people being like, see, they prove that
Yeah.
most trans are pedophiles. Like, it just gives them more and more a bad name and stuff like that. It's just sad.
It is
Like,
very
I,
sad.
I truly believe, like, I believe most of the, like, evil people who join the LGBT plus community, they join it, like, to try getting defense, mostly.
Right. The game.
It's like how, most people believe, like, furries are, zoophiles, when a lot of them hate it. Like, stuff like that. Like, there's
Of
a lot of
course.
communities like that.
You know, another thing too is if you were like, no, I'm not. Of course, I'm not condoning pedophilia whatsoever. But if you're a pedophile,
No.
just don't
Japan.
become a
Japan.
celebrity. Like, why? Why would you? It's going to get found out no matter what. People dig deep when all eyes are on you. You know.
Yeah, especially Twitter.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
like, that's such a stupid idea, is becoming a celebrity.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. I am so glad that this is being, shown to the public.
Outed.
Finally.
At least.
Finally.
Yeah.
After years.
I do want to mention some funny things me and Jake said. What if there was an Epstein style YouTube
Mr. Beast
elite?
Island?
Yeah. Like, I made a joke about like the islands Mr. Beast sold actually being the islands that Epstein used.
Oh, no. He's one.
Like,
We were all wondering where he got them from.
Yeah, we were also another thing me and Jake talk about was what if it turns out Mr. Beast was like in on this or knew about this shit or is a pedophile?
He's not.
Oh my god, he's not. Hopefully, we're gonna kill ourselves if he. Just warning you all, if he's seen as a pedophile, you'll never see another episode of us. Unless Yaron and Mendez can somehow pick up the pieces, yet they're so silent, I don't think so.
Is Mendez even there?
I think he just like left halfway through this shit.
I think he left.
Mendez. You're gonna go check on your brother.
No, he's still.
Oh shit, he's alive.
I'm just letting him rant.
Okay.
But I will freak the fuck out if there is a YouTube a PDF file. Sorry, PDF file.
Well,
Corporate elite.
I'm just gonna have to censor a bunch of stuff in here.
Yeah. Sorry for this, by the way.
It's okay.
Or was the N-word announced this? I'm joking.
He's not. Anyways.
I'm actually yeah.
Yeah. Who
That
doesn't,
just gets so fucking awkward.
Who doesn't?
An N-word a day keeps the
Doctor away.
Yeah.
No, that's what is called a positive stereotype, where it's saying black people can be doctors. There we go.
Yeah.
We
And
can
that
give
they
this in.
hate
This is a
negative
joke.
stereotypes.
Oh
They hate
my god!
negative
I thought you were gonna say the N word. Holy fucking shit! I panicked so fucking hard.
I would never.
Jake would never.
But
His
we're
girlfriend.
about 55-ish minutes in.
Yeah, and I have been the dominator of most conversation. Turning
Well,
out
you
that
were
may
on
have
Should we
not
wrap
that
it
had.
long
up?
thing for like half an hour.
Not half an hour, like 10, 15 minutes at most.
Should we wrap it up or?
No, I mean
55
we can
minutes,
keep.
no.
We can keep
Oh,
talking.
okay.
Anybody have anything interesting that happened to them within this week?
No.
You guys are
What
just
about,
such exciting
Liar.
people.
Yeah, your own. Mendez, talk about your own not helping at work.
Oh my god.
Bro, are you a
Mendez.
slacker? There he goes.
What
Buddy.
the fuck even is that? Well,
Well,
next
I
time,
guess the viewers will never hear that story.
Hello, hello.
oh, he's Mendez.
Shit,
Tell about
God.
your own slacking off at work.
No, I wasn't.
You kind of do.
That's because I got
Did it.
asthma.
You always use that excuse for everything.
Oh shit.
Excuses my ass.
How about the time when I'm working?
How about the time when I'm
How was the time when I... Here, hold up. Let me grab the other microphone to show everybody what it sounds like. Even more. Oh yeah, I got a new headset, everybody. I hope you guys are proud of me.
I'm so proud
The
of you.
viewers, I mean.
Okay. I guess that don't matter then.
Yeah, you
None
don't.
of us do.
Yeah.
I'm an egomaniac. Fuck you all.
What the hell?
Alright.
Oh God.
No.
Yes.
Not today.
We're ready
Yeah.
for it to cut out every 10 minutes.
Every
I
10
think
seconds.
this is, day.
What did he say?
Please go back to the
God.
other mic.
Fucking.
Please.
Go back to the other mic.
Is that the new one he bought?
Yeah.
Oh
It is.
God.
And it cuts out exactly like yours.
I was fucking scanned by Corsair.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it back.
That is called the HS80, fucking, wireless headset. Not worth it.
Don't buy it.
Apparently, it's only Discord. It is only fucking Discord. So this is
Well-
apparently... This is a PlayStation mic.
We'll test it out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try to fix it more tomorrow. Like, I saw, like, how to fix videos, like, resaying it. Like, resaying it worked for a little bit, but no, it doesn't work. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Now, get back to your story about your own...
He's kind of a slacker. I mean, yeah, he works from, but he likes to slack off.
I never heard him talk about this story, or if it's even a story, or just something that happens very frequently.
It is a story.
It's just
About, like,
something that
something
happens.
to do with shoes. I remember the
Shoes.
exact one was something about to do with, like, him not packaging shit.
Oh yeah, that. So, I work at a warehouse, and we pack shoes, we pack stuff, toys, houseware stuff, whatever's there. And this motherfucker would sometimes just stare at it and won't even pack shit.
He's waiting for it
He'll
to
just-
pack itself.
Exactly. He's just literally just staring. Like, he's just staring. I'm over here like, you good? You alright? Yeah, I'm good. Then what are you doing? Nothing.
Like a
Exactly, you're
fucking
doing
NPC.
nothing. Yeah, he's literally just a fucking NPC.
Like an Oblivion NPC when you just walk up to them.
Right. But and then what's even worse is that so lately I've been doing overtime, working 6 days a week for straight.
Sucks.
And lately, it does. Not gonna lie, it's very tiresome. But at the same time, the pay is good. The pay is
Right.
worth
I
it.
get that. I get that.
About Saturday, I did overtime. I went to work at 8, got out at 2, worked 6 hours. And, well, 5.5, really. And I got out of work, came home, took like an hour nap. I had to get up again. I had to go change his brakes for his car. Now I changed all 4 of the pads and the rotors
Wait, for whose car?
for Curtis's.
Okay.
Yeah, I changed. He got a new car and he needed new rotors and pads for the 2 fronts. But I said, I told him, I was like, just might as well change. So that way they're both brand new and you don't have to worry about it switching for it. So I ended up changing all 4 of them. And this motherfucker, as soon as we got there, he said, alright, I'm gonna go inside. While me and Curtis are outside in the blazing sun. Just got out of work. Mind you, he worked with us too. He literally said, alright, I'm gonna
Fuck
go
you
inside. Went
guys.
inside the house. Literally said, fuck you. Went inside the house with the AC on. Sat on his recliner and started playing on his PS5. While me and Curtis are working on his car.
Ooh.
Mind you, Curtis does not know how to check brakes on a. I was teaching him how to do it. And this fucker literally just went inside and fuck y'all, I'm playing with the PS5.
I mean, bro, at
Literally
that point, just
fucking-
YouTube that shit.
I ain't gonna teach him how to change brakes. He's gonna have to learn him. I tried. It failed. You decided to go inside and play on the PS5.
Bitch
But-
ass.
He's not even gonna defend himself. He already know.
Yeah, he just
He
silently
already
sitting there.
knows.
He don't give a fuck.
He's already fucked. So I ended up changing all 4 of them. And it took like 3.5 hours really. From me changing them and then teaching at. And I started at like 4, I believe, and I started at 5. I ended at like exactly 8:30. So I changed all of them, and then yesterday, wait, no, we're actually currently it's 12:20, 12:33, so technically Sunday. I changed mine.
Oh shit, it is.
I changed mine. I changed all 4 of my brakes and rotors. So about 7 days, 6 days of working, and Saturday, the same day I worked, changed his brakes and rotors, and then Sunday I changed mine. And same thing. He literally just went inside. No, wait, he didn't really go inside. He stayed outside. He was on his phone.
Or
Just Googles like a way to do it and just instantly solves it. He was actually in the right the whole fucking time.
oh,
What's the one thing we haven't talked about yet?
And then
I don't
Sunday
fucking know.
Sunday we did the brakes, whatever.
Do you think I?
That's when
planned
I
for this shit?
went to play with Thunder. And I bought Elden Ring Sunday. So I was ready to play because I hear so much good things about it. I never really got and I was just really skeptical about it. Like, you know what? Give it. I played Bloodborne, played the Dark Souls. So I bought Elden Ring for it to start playing. I seen Fonder online, so I invited him to play Elden Ring. He decided to download it. Downloaded it, we started playing. Biggest advice I'll ever keep is if Fonder ever tells me to jump off a balcony, ignore his ass. Ignore it. I would never jump off.
All right. Can I tell my side?
Go ahead. I'll
I
just.
thought you spent those runes from Mo. But
I know you
sent
did.
you to 2 hours of hell.
I know you did because as soon as I died, said you didn't spend them. No, you told me to jump off.
He's so mad. He's lagging.
For the past 2 hours. I literally me and Fonder killed what was his name again?
I forgot his name. It's an invader in the round. Jump off the fucking balcony. You fight him. I was like, hey, look at
No,
this.
not him,
unique
not him. I'm
character
talking
over
about
here.
the first boss. I'm talking about the first boss
Mog?
over there by the
Mog?
castle.
Mog?
Morgit.
Mog.
There we go.
Or Mog.
Morgit. Whatever. Him. We killed him, and then that's when I got sent to the round table, and he there the balcony, jump off it. So I'm like, okay. So I jump off it, and as soon as I landed, because the area is so empty and so
Wait, you
ominous.
Said you what? You cut out.
Yeah.
Of course I did. So he told me, you see that hallway, you see that little area, go to it, and if you see a balcony, jump off it. So I immediately jumped off it with my 9,000 runes, and I jumped off it, and immediately I knew because it was empty. It had an ominous aura, and it was so empty, you could tell it was a boss room. He said, go towards it. So I'm like, he said, go towards it, but slowly.
But slowly.
I rushed into
That
it.
means you shouldn't have went in.
I didn't go slow. No, I didn't. It was too late for me anyway. So
Yeah.
I literally sprinted towards it and came out. What was his name? It was Mad Tongue something. What was his name here? Oh, here it
He
is.
was an invader.
An invader. Mad Tongue, Albrich. He was a mage, and I'm like, oh god, is he a boss? He's like, he's more of an. He said he's an invader. So I'm like, okay. And then he told me he's level 150. I'm like, wait, what? He's level 150. Level. So as soon as I died, I'm like, oh fuck my runes. He said, don't worry, go get your runes, go in the underneath the balcony and just die, because once you get your runes again, you can teleport. You can go to the to one of the graces. So I did exactly what he said.
Entire lie.
It turned out to be an entire lie. Turns out I couldn't even teleport because it was unavailable in multiplayer. So I had to spend the agonizing 2 hours of me screaming, cursing.
The fucking anger I heard. Like he would have
I'm
killed
getting
me if he
pissed
could've.
off. I was getting more frustrated and pissed off. I went through all 7 stages of grief, and I could just hear this motherfucker holding his laughter and laughing in the background, hearing me suffer.
I said you went through the 5 stages of Elden Ring. Angry. Because
Yeah,
what
you
his
did.
ass said, he was like, fucking piece of shit game, I should have never bought this game. Like, literally the stages of grief. Like, that
Elden
was
Ring.
denial.
And then it went from I'm learning, like I'm
Yeah, that's
this
bargaining.
is for me learning.
That's acceptance.
Went back to anger to the point where I'm literally screaming, "Fuck!"
Yeah, this happened for either an hour and a half or 2 hours, and like holy shit, I have
the
caused
point
this man
where-
to want to kill me.
To the point where I was so close to kill him after he healed, and I got him low again. He was literally like about a centimeter low. He was that super low, and I died, and I gave out the biggest, angriest fuck ever, and he just stayed silent. But then after like a split second later,
Yeah,
he just started bursting out laughing.
I felt like my dad was drinking in the room. Like, that's what that shit felt like.
I was getting more frustrated each and every time. After that time of me almost killing him, after that I just kept dying over for like another 20 times.
Probably.
Sound like a cat.
Probably a squeaky toy.
It's a squeaky toy. My dog's playing with a squeaky toy. He wants me to play fetch.
Tell us more
For
about
But
your
anyone listening, the
but I
squeaky
am the
toy
most
is
untrustable person.
yes. Note to self: never. If he tells you to jump off a balcony, don't do it. And just listen to the messages.
I feel like no. I feel like the number one stick with was a like you haven't your mother ever told you like would you jump off a bridge if your friend told you to? You just did like a slightly less worse version of that, jumping off a fucking balcony.
Jumping off a balcony and just finding a fucking level 150 or invader, just waiting for you for death.
I want everybody to understand how hellish this fight was. The motherfucker used the magic spells and stuff like that. He
And a scythe.
spammed magic. Yeah, a scythe that could like almost one-shot you if he hit
No,
you with
it does one-shot you. That motherfucker, if he swings it in full circle and connects it, you're dead. You're fucking dead.
Not to mention, not only was he spamming projectiles, he was also spamming, I'm pretty sure, frostbite mist, which made it even
Yes.
fucking more annoying.
Yeah, he would at first because I figured out his pattern after a good while, and Fonder noticed because I stayed silent for dead accurately like about 3 minutes. I stayed silent. And he literally, you were concerned. Yeah, I remember you were concerned. You thought I quit it or something.
You wanna know something funny? Around an hour in, I think, I don't even know if you remember saying this, but at one point in our end, you were like, God damn it, I should probably just fucking give up the 9,000 cells. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, I did say that. I literally said, you know what? Fuck this. Who gives a fuck of the 9,000 runes?
Like,
And
I
I still
tried to, like,
continued.
coach you into, like, yeah, maybe you should, and then an hour later, he was still at it, and then he killed it, and fucking let out the biggest victory scream I've ever heard.
I was like, fucking finally!
Like the guy, like the fucking chocolate guy from SpongeBob. Finally!
Finally! Chocolate!
That's like a fucking voice actor, alright. But,
No one make an
I am the
animatic of that.
most, get a million, I don't want it.
No, I said nobody make it. I don't want
No,
anybody to.
somebody make it. I
I don't
want somebody to
I
make it.
don't- No, I say no. I don't want anybody to make it.
I say
Animatics of
I
any
want someone to
episode.
make it.
I say no.
Well, Emiliano already did it.
But, yeah. Took me 2 hours to kill him. And then, yeah, I did learn a pattern. Like, yeah, what Fonder said. He will throw mist at you. He would throw frost mist at you first, and then he'll throw the frost projectiles. Then after he does the projectiles, he will come at you with full force sprinting, trying to hit you with his scythe. And what I learned is that when he hits you with the scythe, he has like a split-second pause. He has a split-second pause where you can literally poke him. I run samurai, so I run samurai with my katana. I poke him. I poke him, and then I start slashing him. And then as soon as he starts rolling, I roll back, I reset. If he hits me, I reset again. Drink a potion, reset, wait for him to start throwing projectiles. With him, he likes to roll. He really does like to roll. But he throws the mist, then he throws the projectiles. As soon as he's done throwing the projectiles, he has like a split-second opening. Same with the scythe. But with the scythe, he has like 3 different attacks or 4 different attacks. One, he does like a full circle, and that's like a one-shot. The others, he does an air attack. The third one is he does a normal one.
This is the analyzation of somebody who went mad mid-fight.
For
I'm just
2
saying.
hours. Because I listened to somebody and told me
Okay.
to jump off a balcony.
Listen. I believe in the Big Brother treatment, aka the Ellen School for Troubled Kids Big Brother treatment. You guys don't know what that is, look it up. Anyway, I believe in making motherfuckers through learning.
Yeah, you cut out. You cut it out. What did you say?
I believe in making motherfuckers suffer through learning.
It kind of works, but
Like,
yeah.
he was so thankful for like, so you know, no invader will probably fight like that most of the time, because they won't have enough mana. But I believe in
Hello, everyone. I'm currently editing this right now, and again, just like the last episode, we lost about the last 2 minutes of audio. We're going to be switching from this stupid, or I'm going to be switching from the stupid CapCut editor to something on my PC so that this won't happen again. So hopefully this will be the last time that this happens, and we'll get a group outro for once, and it won't have to get cut from the video. Sorry for the inconvenience, and it should be fixed by next episode. Okay, you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.